Welcome to Grilling to Get Away, the podcast for backyard grillers who want to escape the everyday and fire up the flavor. Whether you're a seasoned pitmaster or just learning your way around the grill, we're here to share tips, tricks, and recipes that will make your next BBQ unforgettable. We'll talk meats, marinades, and even some mouth-watering sides. Plus, we'll answer your grilling questions and dive into everything you need to turn your backyard into the ultimate grill zone. So grab your tongs, fire up that grill, and let's get started. This is Grilling to Get Away, your go-to podcast for all things barbecue. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host to the Grilling to Get Away podcast. Here's my buddy.
What's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
Ben, what's going on, man?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yep. Another beautiful day here in Wisconsin.
It is. We got some rain last night.
We did. It stormed a little bit.
A little bit.
Did you stay up to watch the Lions game?
I sure did, man. I wasn't
Monday night against the Ravens.
What a banger.
I went to bed at halftime.
I bet you did.
I did. Yeah, it was way past my bedtime.
Yep.
So
I'm surprised you made it that long.
Yeah, you're right. I was falling asleep on the couch. So. I was in one of those, wake up every few seconds to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Where you're sitting there with your big snuggie on and just,
that was
my slippers
my
and
blankie.
Yep. That was it.
Yeah. So a good win for him, I guess. Yeah. After Packers got upset by the Browns, so that wasn't a good thing. But then the Lions come back, and so it's going to be crowded there at the NFC North. Everybody's 2-1 except for the Bears.
Oh, shoot!
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, dude. It's been fun so far.
Yeah.
Solid season. Solid start. Solid way to jump into football.
Man, been seeing a lot of tailgating going on. A lot
so
of people
funny,
doing
dude.
crazy stuff.
I have an article that we're going to talk about today.
Dude, man, I got an article for you too.
That I want to get your opinion on. And it's around tailgating.
Okay, I want to do mine first because mine's barbecue related, but it was something that popped up. But so I think yours will probably be a little bit more interesting than mine.
You think so?
Yeah.
Ours is from our good friend Stephen Reichel.
Our best friend, Stephen.
Yep. From his blog and stuff that he does. So I wanted to get some of your insight.
Nice.
On this. So I'm excited to talk to you about
Well, let's talk about that here in a minute. But Did you get a chance to get out and grill over the last week?
Well, just real quick. I had to sell cook. My wife had picked up these chicken sausages.
Chicken sausages.
Yeah.
So like
andouille.
Andouille.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andouille.
Yeah.
She grabbed some of those, and she's like, well, they had some good protein in there and all this stuff.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
I was thinking man, flipping Cal had 5 games over the weekend between Saturday and Sunday.
Gotta keep them fed and
keep them going.
Protein going.
I was like, all right. I was like, I didn't appreciate her grabbing these.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let's play.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I did. So I just did use them as a threw them in just a big tin pan.
Yeah, you love your tin pans.
Yeah, just a little beer in there, a little water, and I just let it ride for 2.5, 3 hours, dude.
Yeah.
Every kind of 45 minutes, just kind of rotate them around.
Okay.
Kept it real nice and simple, and then
low and slow. I like that.
Yeah, and just real tender. They're fine. Chopped them up. I made a pasta with them. So in the pasta, we did. What else did we do? We did some peas in there. Some cut up carrots. And was there? I think, man, maybe some celery or something. I don't remember anymore. But yeah, just load it up.
Yeah.
Kind of almost did a little bit of an olive oil sauce to it with a little bit of the stuff, the container from the beer.
Yeah.
Kind of what the sausages were cooking in.
Okay.
So add some of that flavor to it and stuff. And man, dude, I'll tell you what, they crushed it.
Did you put them on buns then after that, or what did you do?
I put it in pasta.
You put it in pasta.
I put it in pasta.
Okay.
Because he had 5 games.
Yeah.
He was like, well, let's carbo load this kid and
okay.
get him protein good, and give him some vegetables and stuff.
Yeah. Marinara sauce or just butter and garlic?
I just kind of use my own just kind of whipped it up from there.
Okay.
I didn't use butter. I did do I kind of diced up some onions and diced up some fresh garlic in there. Just a little bit of oil and I said, a little bit of the beer and stuff, and then threw the carrots and the peas in there, mixed that all up, and then threw the chopped up the sausages, threw that in there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I did, man.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, honestly, like I was like, what am I gonna do with these?
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not really sure.
Well, I mean, like chicken sausage is pretty versatile. You can do
Right.
a lot of things. Like you said, you can do the pasta. I mean, you could do traditional buns and like a little marinara
Almost
sauce.
like trying to slice them up and stuff.
Put some cheese on
they
there.
were like the andouille.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it was like they were a little spicy.
Spicier.
Right?
Okay.
So I was like, well,
Yeah.
let's
Get a hoagie.
sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That sounds
so
good.
It was easy. Easy, great cook. I would definitely do it again and stuff.
Yeah, they make a lot of different flavors of chicken sausage. Like we've had those in the past where like some of them have some spinach in them. You
Sure.
got a little feta in there. So yeah, a lot of different. Yeah, chicken will take on whatever flavor you want to do. So
Yeah, I kept it real simple. With solid smoke. I threw some pecan.
Yeah.
Kind of just like a good sized chunk on
Oh,
there
yeah.
because I knew I was just gonna let it ride.
Sure.
You know, I
Why
wanted
not?
it to just nice and easy, man. I think it maybe touched like 275.
Mhm.
Just kept it simple. It was,
Nice.
I was like, all right, well,
Nice.
it cooked real good. It was
Yeah.
easy day. So
Well, that's great, man. Glad it worked out for you guys.
Yeah.
Glad you got the carbo load the boy there, so you can
I mean
stay.
I carbo loaded.
I'm
as
sure
well,
you did.
so,
Yeah.
you know.
Somebody's got to take them to these places. right?
I'm sitting
I
there on
need
the
energy,
sideline,
yeah.
you know, pacing up and down the whole time.
I know.
Like, yeah, basically
Yeah.
coaching the team.
Yeah,
so,
basically like you're playing a game.
yeah. Yeah. I think I'm. Sometimes I tell him like, you know, buddy, I think I'm working a little harder than you are.
Yeah.
You need to come on, let's step it up here.
Look at my steps I
You
got.
see it?
Right?
You see it? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what about you, man?
Yes, Sunday it was just me and Everett at home, so I pulled out a couple T-bones. Yeah.
Didn't tell anybody else about it, did you?
It was on the board.
Kept it
Like
quiet.
we plan the meals ahead of time, and like sometimes like I have no say, and
You're just like rice, so you can't
look,
read it.
Yeah, I look
What
at the
is it?
board. Oh, I'm making steaks today. Okay, you know, so it's like steaks and potatoes. So
Remind myself.
I was like, okay.
How'd you do the potatoes?
I didn't make them, so Becky made them.
Oh,
Yeah.
so like ahead of time?
Yeah,
Or she
made them ahead of time.
Oh, okay.
She was gonna be gone for a book club or whatever. Owen was gone. He asked the girl out for homecoming, so they went to grab some food after that.
Homecoming was on Sunday?
He went to ask a girl
On Sunday,
on
gotcha.
Sunday. Yeah, so it's coming up this
Jeez,
week. So
gotcha.
so he was gone that evening. You know, they went out to like get some food afterwards. So they were gone. And then the youngest was with the grandparents because he wanted to spend the day with them to watch football and stuff. I was like, so, well, just me and Everett. So pulled out some T-bones, defrosted them, and then I just used my gunpowder,
blackening?
blackening,
Yeah,
the
I like
beef
that.
seasoning. That's amazing. Maybe one day I'll share that with people, but
I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
That one's kind of tricky too, man. Like I remember, like
it's got activated charcoal in it.
yeah,
So
you can't really put it on your hand and try it, you know.
Yeah, it's funny when you open the bag.
Oh yeah,
and
start
then-
coughing.
it's like a puff of smoke. So now that obviously it's mixed and stuff, so now I've got it in a bottle, but it doesn't like. But if you're just new to using activated charcoal, you know, it's like it's a shock.
Yeah.
You know, it can be messy, but it's got great flavor, and obviously it puts a nice color on the crust there. But
Just
yeah, man.
chars up.
Yeah, I just
Great.
did it hot and fast, man. So these T-bones had some nice fat kind of on the side of it, a little bit of marbling, not too bad. And yeah, man, I let it. So I defrosted them, and then I rubbed them down with the rub for about 30 minutes. I let them sit in the refrigerator while I got the Weber kettle up to temperature. And this was going to be a hot and fast one, man. So.
And you just had the two, right? So
Yeah, I
like,
just had the two. Yeah, I did maybe a quarter of a chimney worth of B&B charcoal.
Yeah.
And then did, just direct grilling. So I let it get up to about 450, and then I put them right over the coals. So it was a quick and easy steaks on the grill. Side note, if you haven't been out to Walmart or Walmart.com recently, they do have their annual B&B charcoal sale going on. Like you get a whole bag for like under $10.
Yeah, it's like $9.97.
$9.97.
They have it in store too.
Do they have it in store?
Because I told you, I called you that one day of like, dude, we've been going around kind of doing some of our homework.
Yep.
On the different Walmart stores in the area, and I was like, Greg, they got this in stores, man.
Yeah, man. So
Come
then
check
I
it out.
saw it online, and it's free delivery. So
it's a win-win-win. You don't even have to leave.
Yeah, I ordered because I still had a few more bags left over, so I ordered 5 more bags.
Nice.
For like $50.
Yep.
Free delivery. I had them the next day. So you just gotta go check out Walmart.com. Make sure that if you need any B&B, like I stand by B&B. It's great. It's a great product, especially if you're working just in the backyard. It's a great product. So, but yeah, so just use about a quarter of a chimney of B&B charcoal because this is just 2 steaks. Got them on there.
I want to talk about the steaks right. Let's go back to that.
Mm-hmm.
So you got the 2 T-bones. Did you put any like oil on there? And, like,
no
rub them
oil,
down?
nothing. Just my rub that I have.
Because I know that's big. There's like a lot to that.
Some people put on like olive oil
Mm-hmm.
as a binder. Either way, I guess you could go.
You didn't use any like hot sauce or
Nothing.
anything, just straight
Nothing
through
for the. I like my steaks kind of old fashioned. You could say. Salt, pepper is usually how I do them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit of garlic, but my gunpowder seasoning obviously has a little bit. It's mainly salt and
pepper.
Yeah. It has a little bit of some other like cayenne in there, and then a little bit of activated charcoal in there as well. But very simple. I keep mine very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What about did you do any like a compound butter to put on after?
No, man. So I made some gravy from scratch.
Oh, here you go.
For the mashed potatoes, and if you need something, you could just sop that up with a little bit of steak if you need to. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it was a steak and potatoes dinner.
Oh, real hearty. Stick to the ribs a bit.
Yeah,
man, that's solid.
So because we were doing our meal prep on Sunday, and I had a bunch of chicken breasts in the slow cooker going, and we put like a little bit of vegetable broth in there to make them moist. But as I was making this gravy from scratch, 4 tablespoons of butter, 4 tablespoons of flour, and then 3 cups of that chicken stock that I had right there.
Yeah.
So I use a little bit of vegetable broth, but then I use 1 cup of vegetable broth, but then I use 2 cups of the chicken broth that I had going in the slow cooker, and then I season it with some of our garlic seasoning, ground pounder, and then some of our Memphis style.
Nice. Did the combo. Look at you.
Yeah, dude.
Look at you.
I
Expanding it out a bit. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you.
Yep.
It turned out great, man.
Yeah.
It turned out great.
That's so funny. I just did chicken in the slow cooker yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, shredded it all up and stuff. I used all ration. So kind of playing with our all-purpose a little bit and stuff. Just did that. And I just put in like a little bit of water down in there and stuff. So
yeah.
We didn't have any chicken broth in the house. So I was running around looking for things.
Jeez.
Like, oh, well, there we go.
Yeah.
That's the work.
Yeah, a little bit of water is fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Because there's a lot of moisture in that.
Yeah. And then like
and
the chicken. The chicken had a lot of juices, so just came right down. It was perfect.
Yeah. No, it worked out well. The steak was great. Like I went like 4 to 5 minutes per side. Like I know last week.
Did you rotate it at all?
Yeah. So I like the cross hatches on them. So like after about 90 seconds, I'll rotate it about 90 degrees.
Did you keep the lid off the whole time?
Nope. Because I was kind of going in and out a little bit. As I put the steaks on, I'll stay there for a little bit so I can rotate it, and then I'll put the cover on, and then I go back into the kitchen, get everything ready for the gravy that I was making for the mashed potatoes. But yeah, so like I like mine more medium rare, so 145 internal temperature, which if I got a 400 or 500 degree grill, I know it's going to be 4 to 5 minutes aside, depending on the size of the steak, right? The thickness of the steak. So that's kind of what I went with, is nice pink center.
Were you probing it at all?
No probing, man. With those steaks, man,
kind of
just go for feel.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I just go for feel.
Which we've talked about in the past, right? Like kind of the feeling, like using like your pointer finger to your thumb.
Yeah.
Thumb to your middle finger and stuff like.
Yeah. And it was just me and Everett, so I wasn't too worried about messing them up, right? But like I like it. I like it more kind of medium rare, so I know it's going to be a nice pink center, maybe closer to a red, So, but it was good, great.
Nice.
I was great to get out there. It was a decent night out. But yeah, so that's what I had going on. So so that brings me to my article that I brought for the podcast for today.
Printed it off too.
I did, because my computer's recording this for the YouTube. I couldn't bring it up on that, but so it's like health insurance season, right? So you got to do all the biometric screenings and stuff. So, and like the questionnaires. So if you want premium credits through my wife's employer or whatever like that, you got to do these assessments and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, I'm going through all this stuff, and, I sign up on their website and all this kind of stuff because you have to, answer a million questions so they can determine how healthy you are.
How many cups of coffee you drinking a day?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's none of your business.
Don't worry about it. Beeswax Incorporated, not yours.
Yep. But what struck me, man, was after I finished all this stuff and like takes you to your homepage or whatever, right on the top of the thing, they had like articles and things like that.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
One of the first ones was real talk about barbecue.
Oh, here we
and
go.
picnics. I was like, all right, well, now I'm intrigued. Let's go in here.
Okay.
Because it's one of the first articles right up there. Like everybody can see it. So, the subheading is, why can healthy eating be so difficult?
Oh, it's tough.
So here's how it starts, Ben. I want your take on some of this stuff. Summertime means cookouts, family reunions, neighborhood block parties, and the eternal tug of war between enjoying yourself and eating healthy. The buffet tables overflow with chips, creamy dips, char-grilled brats, and tasty sweet desserts.
Delicious.
No matter how much diet advice we've read, resisting temptation in the moment can be challenging. And there's a reason behind that, Ben, apparently. So it's called obesogenetics environment. We live in what's called an obesogenetic environment, says this doctor. I'm not going to name him out, but our environment encourages weight gain. Then our biology, metabolism, and continued environmental pressures fight against both weight loss and its maintenance. So right there, I was like, yeah, I guess you could say that. If you're going to barbecue and picnics, there's going to be some great food out there.
Yeah, you got some good options,
Yep. So when you're at the backyard picnic surrounded by salty, fatty, and sugary snacks, your brain notices. We call these highly palatable foods. We hope so, right? We hope if you're cooking and grilling out that people want to eat them, right? All right, so they have high sugar, saturated fat, salt content, and are truly addicting. Not just the taste, but also the mouth feel.
Oh, okay.
Crunchy and creamy.
Oof. So we're talking more like the chips here, the snacks. It sounds
I don't
like.
know. It's a temperature cool and refreshing, or warm and calming. And even the color can trigger our brains to desire more. So they're trying to get you not to eat as much. So now let's get into the recommendations, what they recommend.
Okay.
We hope this helps somebody. I don't know. Maybe somebody out there.
Maybe it'll help me.
Maybe it'll help you too when you go out to these barbecues. But this doctor recommends getting strategic when you're going to barbecues.
I like this. Yeah. Good.
Think ahead. Think ahead.
Make a list. Jot down. Ben.
Number one.
You know better.
Yeah.
You know better.
Try to stand as far away from the food as feasible. Look at people, scenery, or anything besides the food. Yeah.
Be a weirdo there. I can't look
What's
at
Ben doing?
Got my sunglasses on,
Hold something in your hand.
A beer?
A glass of water, for example. Chew gum.
There you go.
Just avoid the snacks altogether. That works for some, but not for everybody. Everyone is wired differently, Ben. And the response to food cues different as well.
Yep.
So you have to reflect on how well you do in those settings. Now, if your hunger is an issue, Ben, one tip is to eat something filling beforehand. But even more important, says this doctor, is healthful eating patterns take practice. It's extremely difficult to avoid overeating your favorite food if the first time you try it is at a social event. So rehearse how you'll handle certain
Practice.
So
practice makes perfect.
Before you go to the barbecue, you need to do your dry runs, is what we call that in the military, okay? Yep.
Come up with your standard operating procedures.
Yep, that's what we say.
Stick to the plan. Write it
So,
down.
if you have a goal like to stop snacking on chips in the evening, stopping when your hand is in the bag is probably not the easiest thing to do.
Is that what it said?
Yeah. So
you can do this, Ben.
Put them out of reach, Ben.
Yeah.
Leave them at the grocery store. But the problem is with comparison, most people eat from the vegetable platter. Oh, so here you're saying bring something that's more healthier to the barbecue. So if you've been the
that's
guy,
that's a quick way to not get invited.
That's what it says here. Yeah, pretty much. But so he starts off by saying, we have a healthy options you can bring without getting side-eyed. I've been the guy to bring healthy food to a party of unhealthy food and get ridiculed for it. The problem is comparison. Most people will eat from a vegetable platter unless it's sitting next to a plate of cookies, which I guess you could say, yeah. So
that's weird because whenever we go to events, not even like anytime like we're at some kind of a conference, right? Mm-hmm. What's always first is the salad.
It's a salad,
and then the cookies and stuff.
At the end, unless you start at the end and then at first.
Well, that's where we're starting. Next time.
Yeah.
I'm taking up all this room on my playlist.
Yeah. So he calls this risk reduction. Bring something that may not be super healthful, but is less calorie dense. So cookies made with with sweeteners instead of sugar, or homemade granola instead of sugar-loaded store versions. So,
boo.
Yeah. So if you're trying to be healthy, don't bring those vegetables. Just bring a healthier version of the cookies.
Because then you can eat more of them.
I know. Then you can eat more. Yeah. You can feel better about it, right?
Sure.
So, all right, here we go. So we're coming to the end here. And for those struggling with more intense food cravings or emotional eating, knowing what is healthful eating plans looks like, being able to follow a plan, are two completely different things. So don't be so lazy. Go for a run. Put the fork down. That's what decades of advice have been saying, but that's not really helpful. He says if you're struggling with intense food cravings or emotional eating, you should talk to somebody about it, Ben.
All right. Well, I'll be calling you after this,
weight management physicians and so forth. So he says it's okay to enjoy your summer, but food has been an essential part of our celebrations and our identity. There is no food that you have to eat and no food that you can't eat, he says. So basically,
well, that leaves it kind of wide open for me, doesn't
basically, it? Enjoy yourself, but don't enjoy yourself. Eat, but don't eat.
Get busy living.
Don't
or get
eat
busy
cookies.
Dying.
Yeah, don't eat cookies, but eat healthier cookies. And then get back on track as soon as you're done. So that's what I had to say.
Geez, man. All right.
Well, that was a crap. That was dumb. Yeah, I had to read it, so now you all hear.
This is why I tell you I'm a doctor.
I know, yeah, Dr. Ben Kreple.
Yep.
So I just wanted to get the doctor's perspective on that.
Yeah, that's Can we email him? Can we reach out? Should we reach out?
Is that worth our time, Ben?
I've got some.
We talk,
questions.
so we talk about clean eating and stuff a lot on here.
Yeah.
Clean ingredients, healthier alternatives, knowing where your food comes from. But like articles like that just make me. It just seems like, hey, you can do whatever you want, or you can't, or you don't want to, or you don't have to. Like it's very kind of in the middle. Like there's no real one stance on it. Like, oh, there's factors here, but maybe not.
Well, it seemed too like it was more about like the snacks and the desserts.
Yeah,
like at the barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the?
You stayed away from the meats, really. You didn't really hear anything too much about it.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Some salty, sugary. Like, okay, well.
Well, I guess we're okay, then. But I saw that pop up right. The first thing is like, okay, here we go. Oh, no, now I'm intrigued. Click, download. Yeah. All right, me and Ben are talking about it.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, great. What do you got, man? Right, man? What do you got?
So, on this one, this is again from our good friend Steven Reichlin's blog.
Best friend Steven, yeah.
So he's got Battle of the White Meats, okay? Chicken versus pork, the tailgating showdown.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. So it's kind of, he's got almost like it's like kind of your quarters. Each quarter is like a different like matchup.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what he has here. To start, like first quarter is finger foods, okay?
Okay.
So for the chicken side, he's got Fire Eater chicken wings.
Okay.
There's fiery dry rub.
Yeah.
Smoky char. Delicious, right? Game Fuel crispy and saucy, designed for messy fingers and happy fans.
Sure.
One of my personal favorites. I do love wings.
Yep.
I love some wings.
So the fiery wings, does he give like a recipe in there too?
You can tap for it.
Okay.
Stuff. Right. This is just kind of more just like a quick
list. All right.
Yeah, it's like kind of a head-to-head type thing for each. But he just gives like a little bit of a breakdown. But yes, on each one you can tap like.
And then he's got the
actual recipe.
Right. And we'll put that in the link. We'll put that link in the notes so people, if they want to go check out the list.
With football season here,
it's right here. Yeah,
I was reading this. And
I
like this. Let's talk.
Get after it.
All right, so we're still in that Q1. So
quarter one.
Quarter one. For the pork side, he's got Carolina pulled pork sliders with mustard sauce.
That sounds delicious.
Saucy, tangy, stacked on soft slider buns, little sandwiches, packed with depth of Carolina barbecue, handheld bites. Right? It's a perfect blend, balance of smoky, porky richness and mustard tang.
Yeah, man, that takes a little bit more prep, though, right? So
than wings?
Wings, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it all depends on how much time you have. If you're prepping beforehand, because you could always do it beforehand and bring it out later on. But, yeah, that sounds delicious. Pulled pork sliders. Yeah, heck yeah.
Sure.
Why not?
Yeah. So what's kind of your take? If this is quarter one, right? So it seems more like kind of hands-on food.
Yeah.
Right? Like kind of a grab and go, just like a quick.
Yeah, man.
Like appetizer style.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to pick, I'd probably go with the wings just because it's a little bit easier, maybe a little bit lighter too, especially if we got more coming
along.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I said too, man. But he has on here
But I mean, if you are cooking for a lot of people, if you're tailgating and stuff, like maybe the pulled pork would be a lot easier because then you just gotta
just do more wings. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would go wings.
Okay.
For me personally,
I mean, again,
wings.
bang for your buck too. So like wings are a little bit more expensive. So if you're cooking for a crowd, pulled pork might be like the most cost effective one.
Yeah, I'd say it depends, like you said too. If you can get it done kind of like a
you
day
do it
or
ahead
two
of time
before,
and then you're just heating it up.
Yeah. Really not too bad. Or you just kind of come with those like sheet pans, right, and just have the sliders already pre-made. Just kind of pop it on, let them smoke for I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Heat up, let that cheese melt on there or something if you have cheese. I don't know. But yeah, so round one, the pork was the winner.
How does he determine the winner? Is it just his personal preference?
I think so, yeah. Okay. He just said the winner. I live in North Carolina. Here, pulled pork is a non-negotiable at any tailgate.
Okay, there you go.
Tangy, saucy, downright addictive. Pork takes the first quarter.
Okay, all
right. So second, we've got second quarter is grilled classics.
Okay.
All right. For the chicken side, we got beer can chicken.
Can't go wrong with beer can chicken.
No, you sure can't. Again, though, it kind of depends like how many people you're cooking for. Like you
need a lot if you're gonna be doing it.
A lot of chickens and stuff, right? For the pork side, let's see. He's got the first timers ribs, foolproof recipe. So he's using like 3, 2, 1.
Okay, all right. So this one I'd probably lean towards the ribs. I don't know.
But it's kind of interesting to me. Like after I went through this, I would have gone like ribs and wings against each other, and then like chicken and the pulled pork together. Just based on kind of the.
I guess you could.
But again, not my article, but that's just how I looked at it.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, I agree. I would have gone ribs too.
But I love me some beer can chicken though.
Absolutely.
I'm guessing he's gonna go with beer can chicken because he has a book on it.
So this is just on his blog. Let me see. I think who wrote this one? I don't think that Steve wrote this one.
Oh, he didn't write this article?
No.
Oh, okay.
So. Daniel Hare.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Daniel Hale.
Okay.
He's a producer. So this is kind of his take
on
stuff.
All right.
All right. So his winner is pork. He went with the ribs again. He said, he's from, hopefully Steven doesn't can me for this, but pork wins again. Ribs are the ultimate barbecue showdown.
In Carolina.
Sticky, smoky, crowd pleasing. Yep.
Probably going to go all pork if he's out in the Carolinas, right?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
All right. So the third quarter, he's got global flavor.
Okay.
Okay. So he's going with like a Jamaican jerk. Jamaican jerk chicken.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Bold, fiery, and fragrant with allspice and Scotch bonnet peppers.
Ooh.
Yeah. So got a good kick to it and stuff. I like that. Let's see. So he's using like chicken skewers.
Okay, yeah.
For this.
I got you.
So again, packed with flavor, perfect for passing around. Bring the heat, literally and figuratively.
Nice.
Yeah, sounds delicious. On the pork side, he's got char sweet pork tenderloin.
Okay.
So Cantonese classic, delivered pork with sweet, savory glaze that caramelizes beautifully on the grill. Slice it thin for sandwiches or serve in bite-sized chunks. Guests can snack on them. I thought he was gonna go like skewers for that one as well.
Sure.
To be honest, like kind of like a head-to-head shish kebab type of thing. The pork versus the chicken. What's your take on this one?
I'm kind of. I would go more pork on this one.
Would you? I think the jerk sounds solid,
dude. Like I had
but like if you don't know who's there and if it's too spicy, it's, you know how that goes.
I was when I was in the Marine Corps. I was in Oceanside, California, and they had this Jamaican restaurant there. I'll never forget this, man. Like I had the jerk chicken. And my mouth was on fire for like 3 days, man. Like it was insane. Like it was
never again.
Yeah, it was. It's been a while since. I've had some, but nothing like that, man. It was like straight. Like these people were from Jamaica.
Sure.
Like, this was a restaurant. Like
welcome to it. Boy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was painful, man.
But like I've had plenty of people talk to us about like Scotch bonnet peppers and stuff at events and stuff.
Right.
So.
They make their own, and then they make their own like hot sauce. Yep.
Yeah. Interesting. So here you go, buddy. The winner, Chicken Rally's back. Jerk skewers are spicy, portable, absolute blast of flavor. All right, so here we go. So our final showstopper.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Chicken side, we got chicken thighs with Alabama white barbecue sauce. Yeah.
I don't even know if I want to hear the chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs.
What's your thoughts on the Alabama sauce?
I haven't done that yet. But yeah, from everywhere I've seen and read and heard, like people love it. So
yeah, so he's like a Southern specialty made famous by Big Bob Gibson's barbecue. He's got the recipe for it. For that, so with tangy, creamy white sauce that surprises first timers and keeps regulars coming back. So I made it a couple of times.
Yeah.
I liked it. I haven't done. I don't think I've done Big Bob Gibson's recipe. So
I have to try that out.
I'll have to check that out and take a peek on what all he does. But yeah, he doesn't really go too much. I mean, it seems he doesn't really talk too much about like the chicken thighs themselves. It's just about the Alabama white sauce.
Okay.
And then on the pork side, we got Korean pulled pork. So sweet, spicy, and savory.
Back to the pulled pork.
Yeah, right. He talks about like pork shines and tacos, lettuce wraps, and straight from the tray, bold, flavorful, versatile.
Yeah, man, I love some chicken thighs, man. So like I would lean towards that. So again, try to compare like cook times and stuff like that too. Like the chicken thighs is like a no brainer. Like you could do it like at any time and it won't take long. White sauce you can make whenever. The pulled pork takes a little bit more time and planning.
If you made it a couple days before, sit in the jar and get to know each other, and then all the flavors will mix and stuff.
But what was the flavor on the pulled pork again? Sweet and sour, was that?
He went Korean, so yeah, sweet and spicy.
Yeah, I could definitely dig that, man. Yeah.
So thanks to was it gochujang? Gochujang and soy.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know. Yeah, it looks good. It's nice. It's got that kind of a nice reddish pink coloring to it. But yeah, and again, he's got the recipes all in here and stuff. But Tammy said this one isn't even close for me.
Oh, okay. Pork?
No, sucker for Alabama white sauce.
Yeah, there you go.
Especially Big Bob Gibson's.
Okay.
So there you have it.
Yeah, there's some ideas for you if you're getting out, like doing some tailgating here in the fall. Got a party coming up. There's some good ideas for you. Again, we'll post that link below so you can actually see the recipes and stuff like that. But a lot of good stuff too. I mean, like none of those sounded too complex where it would be like I wouldn't want to do that because it just takes too long or there's too many ingredients or whatever.
Well, a lot of stuff you should have kind of right there in the house.
You should be able to find it easily. Yeah, man. Anything missing from that list when you think about chicken and pork that you would have?
Well, so like I
think of pork belly, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was even thinking like pulled chicken too.
Pulled chicken, yeah, you could do
or like
that.
halved chicken. I don't know. I mean,
spatchcock.
Yeah, like I thought beer can chicken was like I think at school and stuff. I think it's tricky though too when you're trying to cook for like that many people. I would have, like I said, dude, I would have gone kind of like party ribs head to head with like the wings. Like I wanted to ask you your take on that, dude. So if you're doing like kind of for our list, right?
Yeah.
Like, man, if I'm going head to head like party ribs versus like wings, which way are you leaning towards?
Yeah, like right now I'd probably lean towards party ribs.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Like I don't think you can go wrong with either one.
Right? Yeah.
Like either one's gonna be.
But like
you do both.
If you gave me like the option, like hey, here's your options, you pick which one. I'd probably go with the party ribs. Right.
Why is that?
Just because you don't do them too often. Like I probably do wings more often, so I wouldn't mind doing the other one. But again, it also comes down to maybe I wanted to experiment a little bit with something. Yeah, with some flavors or something.
And you can do that with either one.
You can,
like we kind of talked about. Chicken kind of takes on. You can many options for chicken. Same thing with pork.
Yeah.
I thought it was a solid list.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he could have come up with something besides pulled pork twice.
Yeah, sure. There's a lot of options out there.
Sure, but if you're doing like 4 pork shoulders, like hey man, start with sliders and keep working.
Try
keep working through.
Yeah, man, like a pork belly, like a nice pork belly, would be a nice appetizer. I would have thought something like that.
Yeah. For like burnt ends.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Something like that. Dude, I saw this. This is kind of like it's got pork in it, like bacon. But have you seen this? Like how people are doing burgers now with so they take like a slice of bacon, like a nice long slice of
thick
bacon.
cut.
More, I guess medium. I don't think it's real thick cut, but a nice long slice of bacon, and then they put ground beef on it. The whole length of it.
Sure.
And then they roll it up. So this is like the patty for like a burger. So it's bacon with the beef rolled up in it as you roll it up, So it's like a swirl of bacon within the burger.
Delicious.
And then they grill it up, and then they put it on a bun, and then they eat it like a burger.
It's thick enough for that?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's a long. I mean, they might even put like two slices of bacon, lengthwise together, and then they roll it up, and it's a nice size burger. It also depends on how thick, like the amount of beef you put in there too.
How much beef were they putting in there?
They just covered it, so I don't know. Wow. I could do it. I could see myself doing that.
I can absolutely see you doing that. Yeah. You're an animal.
Yeah, it's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a pinwheel with bacon and beef.
How do you feel like the bacon on the inside is going to be?
It might be a little bit
more raw.
I don't know. Yeah, you have to make sure you cook it through.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise,
we almost just put it right over the coals. I'd smoke it for probably a good 15 minutes first.
Sure.
And then maybe pop it over the coals.
Yeah, I would have to try it out to see. It looked delicious, man.
I'm sure it did.
Sure it did. These people that were doing it just mowed it down.
Yeah, a little bit of maple whiskey sauce on that.
Oh man, yeah. Well, you could even put a little
sharp
bit of
cheddar cheese.
Oh yeah, a little cheese, a little maple
whips,
whiskey.
Those cheese whips. Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
You gotta toast your bun a little bit, a little bit of butter, maybe a little bit of sweet heat rub on the side. Oh man. But I was like, hey, I gotta share this with Ben.
Yeah, that's
another idea for you.
Let's send that to the doctor.
You can do that, you could do those sliders. I guess you could say like that. That would be your sliders, that. Make a smaller one.
Say we send that to that doctor.
Yeah.
Hey,
what do you think about this?
How is this? How does this work?
Yeah.
If I eat 4 of these,
if I have something in my hand like a beer, but I'm not looking at the food when I bite it.
Looking at it, my eyes are closed.
Looking at the scenery instead. All right, man. Well, that's all I got. We're coming up. We got Warren's Cranberry Fest this weekend, September 26th to the 28th in Warren's, Wisconsin. I'll be up there. It's gonna be great weather, Ben. It looks like it's gonna be like 70s and sunny, and it's always a great time out there. I love it. It's like one of my favorite ones. I like being out there. And then we got the one in Eagle River coming up as well. You're gonna be out at that one.
Yeah, man.
And then we're heading down to Arkansas to meet with the people at Walmart to hopefully continue to build this brand and get our products into new hands. So a lot of exciting big stuff coming up.
Yeah, lots. We got a lot going on, man.
Yeah,
it's like kind of back to back to back.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the next three weeks. I'll say is gonna be crazy. So we're gonna be running. You can follow us on the socials, see us out there. We're going to be sharing that kind of stuff. We'll make sure to give you some behind the scenes when we're going to be out there in Bentonville, Arkansas. And then we'll let you know how it goes when we get an answer, whether or not they're going to take a chance on us or we got to go back to the drawing board and work on some stuff. But
burning it all down and starting from the bottom,
Yep.
Yep.
Right. You're cool.
What was that from? Like
the Half Baked?
No, I was thinking like Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass.
Yep. No, we appreciate the opportunity. We're gonna be down there and we're gonna be pleasant and we're gonna be learning a lot,
Yeah.
meeting a lot of cool people. There's going to be a lot of great businesses down there, a lot of veteran-owned businesses that we know are going to be down there too. So it'll be a good time. But yeah, it's going to be, we're in the thick of, tailgating season, awesome festivals going on, coming up on Christmas season. So if you need products, if you need Christmas ideas, gifts, go out to the website, burnpitbbq.com. Otherwise, that's all I got, man.
Yeah, we also do like a lot of this time of year, corporate gifting.
Corporate gifting, yeah.
So mention that to your employers that if you want something from Burn Pit BBQ, we can definitely hook them up with some stuff.
All natural products, made in Wisconsin, American made, veteran owned. Give back to the veteran community. All great points that you can bring up if
gotta make your pitch.
Yeah, if you gotta make a pitch to your employer. All right, man. That's all I got.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds good. All right, we'll talk to you later.
Take it easy.